Well, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I figured I'd do a late night, another late night one, and pretty short. So let's talk about it. Hey, what is up everybody? How are you guys doing? Thank you for checking out this video. Any support for the channel is awesome, much appreciated. And yeah, we had that meeting today, the summit, the Alaska Summit 2025. I ain't feeling good about this. It seems like they kind of really hyped it up, like it was going to be something real big press, the big stage that they walked onto that said Alaska 2025, like it's some Olympic Games or something like that. Didn't get that. It seems like it put a cheesy NASCAR touch onto something that's extremely serious right now. Whether you want to look at that as psyop or propaganda or whatever, that just seemed a little bit weird. Of course, we all know that there was not a lot said. That bothers me, especially with Trump. That's really weird for Trump. And there were things that were like almost a nervous laugh. Nothing really seemed genuine when they were walking up. When Trump and Putin met down on the red carpet and the walk up to the limousine, everything seemed really good. Genuinely. Good to see you, long time no see. I haven't seen you in 6 years, 7 years, whatever. Because they used to kind of keep in touch in ways, I guess, before. I don't know their phone logs, but that's what I hear. After the fact, the mood was very, very, very different. Sure, they were both civil. You know, it's real easy to put on a smile and, yeah, good job, buddy, good job, you know, whatever, give them a little pat on the arm. Yeah, you can fake that. It's not very hard. Especially when you have the entire world staring at you. Yeah, play it safe, play it good, nothing to see here, we're buddies, everything went great, 10 out of 10, really happy with everything. No, I'm considering pretty much all of that 100% bullshit. Look at Trump's face. Look at Trump's demeanor. Listen to Trump. Listen to how he's speaking. I have a feeling it was like Trump went in there and saw a ghost and came out and said, yep, yeah, everything's great. Everything's good. I don't know. Those are the vibes that I got from it. Could everything be great? Yeah. Are we going to start, you know, getting Russian fast food places here and fill that place up with Subways and Walmarts? Maybe. Maybe. Everybody's going to sing Kumbaya around the campfire and have a jolly old time, you know, but I don't think so. The elephant in the room, the B-2 flyby. Right when that happened, I watched it live. I mean, I missed it at first. I caught the very end of it, so I went back and found somebody that was streaming it. And as soon as I clicked on it, the whole thing was starting, and I watched it all in its entirety, which you should always do. Just to make sure that these little clips and stuff that I was just hearing a couple seconds ago are actually legit things. But yeah, it was very, I don't know. I saw it, and the first thing I said is, I'm going to say a little bit more G-rated here, but Trump just flew his genitals over Putin's head. But I said it in the simple one-word way of saying that. And yeah, that was taken kind of weird when I said that. And then we were talking, was that a threatening move? Was that threatening? Is that something that's going to be completely standard in a time like this? Did they do themselves a little nod? You know, if they do that, it's a little bit of a sign of respect to the person that they're motioning it to. They usually know. Putin would know. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That had a different feeling to it that I didn't like. The way Trump was conducting himself, I didn't like. Trump will be an obnoxious ass in front of the whole world. He has no problem at all doing that. He had no words. I mean, I think the only thing he said about the meeting was there's some things we agree about, some things we don't about, and one major thing we don't. Putin basically said, yes, the West is, Trump seems very passionate about everything. Trump seems like he cares about his nation. We're obviously on different pages. We're both from different worlds. Seems like he cares for his people as I do for mine. That's not a joint friendship. That's a separation. Yeah, just wanted to say I don't have good vibes on it. I'm going to pay attention to actions only from this point, and I'm not really going to listen to a whole lot of what's going on unless things really start kind of changing and I'm hearing it from different angles and there's a common denominator of all the media that's out there and I can make my own assessment. But till then, pretty much everything's going to be BS. I need to see some stuff. They didn't say anything happened. They didn't say they really made progress. There was hope for progress. What Trump said, I'm not buying it. I don't think Putin said anything about progress or anything, really. It was just really, really disturbing feeling. Really weird. I voiced it as soon as the whole thing started. Even just the point, Trump gets off of the plane, walks onto this nice 4-foot wide red carpet. What's Putin get? Putin gets a strip that's about 3 inches wide that probably doesn't even make it to his plane. Trump's didn't make it to his plane either, but besides the point. Go back and look at that. You know, we've had leaders, Biden and Trump both have gotten red carpet treatment when they show up at other places. We gave ourselves red carpet and put Putin down to the small, little tiny strip of red. You're important, but you're small. Welcome to the big red carpet. Yeah, just lots of weird things, lots of weird things. Of course, this just happened. We're going to get 10,000 different opinions on it and angles from it. It's going to get picked apart. It's going to get overanalyzed. It's going to get talked about a bit. Let's see what the actions do. Let's see what the actions do. We'll see if Russia moves in on Ukraine. We'll see if Ukraine does a big launch onto Russia. We'll see if NATO gets involved. You know, hopefully nothing really happens, but I'm going to be keeping an eye out. So keep an eye on, head on a swivel here too, because this is all connected to attacks on America. So keep your head on a swivel. Be safe out there. I'm going to go get some sleep. So I will talk to you guys next time. Peace. Band-Aid. Peace.
In the garden where chaos reigns, planting seeds through wind and rain, tilling earth with muscle and might, fighting weeds day and night. In the soil I find my peace, turning rose with fear.